Welcome back to another figure review. In this review, we're going to look at Joytoy's Russian Army 3-pack. They come in this brown box. On the front it has Joytoy. And the rest of the box is just a brown, plain box. But inside the box has 3 of these boxes. This is going to be figure A. Saying that these are for 14 and older. Figure A's insert shows the character and all his accessories, some precautions, and all geared up. These figures come with their gear already equipped, their vests and thigh pads. So that was figure A's box. They come in these old style cases because these are one of the Joytoy's earlier sets. You don't get very many accessories. This is a stand and a clear case, which you cannot use as a display case. That's it. And here's the first figure. Some nice up-close shots of the figure. Flag on the arm, gun holster. This one has a backpack. Okay, so these figures are an earlier release. They're not made with the highest quality, but we'll get to that. There's articulation, which is the same for all 3 figures. 360, ball joint down up on the head. Ball jointed shoulders, bendable elbows, almost to 90. This hand goes up and down and in and out on that hand. He has chest articulation, ab crunch, waist swivel. He has some articulation here. He's spinning the leg all the way around, 360. What's weird about this? These are some of Joytoy's earlier releases, but they sit better than the new ones. But the quality of these figures are worse. Go figure, right? They have double jointed knees. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these figures because they're not actually worth the money that they cost, in my opinion. But they do have 2 articulation, 2 peg holes. So one of the things about these figures that I don't recommend these figures is because that's one thing. They don't seem They just seem to kind of like, this vest kind of holds it together. There is supposed to be, there is a joint there and a hole or a receiving end up inside there, which I can't get to. There we go. But it doesn't seem to reach it for some reason. And I'll show you why in a second. And also these crotch pieces, they just look like a pair of panties. And they're like very soft rubber. Very loose. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Take off his vest here. So if you wanted to take off his vest and just have him with his t-shirt on, they don't seem to fit correctly. See, there's that receiving end I was talking about. And normally you would think, okay, we'll just put that on and so I don't know what's going on with these figures. It doesn't seem to fit for some reason. If you can see that or not. I'm right there on the ball joint. But it doesn't work. But if you have the vest on, it holds it together. And that kind of looks kind of odd to me, that his six-pack abs, his shirt is so tight. It's like a superhero outfit. As you see, you just can't put those two pieces together. It doesn't work. And take a shot at the back here. Like it's just, you can't get it to work. So the vest is technically just holding the figures together. Makes no sense. Unable to put that on. Now we'll put the vest back on and I'll show you how easy it is to which actually works really nice, is the vest stay together really well on these figures. So there he is back together with his vest on. So I have his lower half. Same scenario. And it holds it. The vest is literally holding the two halves together. Which I forgot to put on his belt to hide his little god-awful crotch section. And that's your first figure. I do like the paint sculpts, the face. It's just barely any paint. Just paints the eyebrows and the hair. It has some like a dirty wash to it, but I mean, they're okay for like maybe a $5 figure, but not. This set costs $39.99 at release. I've seen them going for a stupid price on eBay now. Just be cautious if you want to purchase these. Hopefully this video will show you some of the issues with these figures, so you can make sure you don't get ripped off. And also, when I got mine, it come like this. These guns are made with super hard plastic. It's so brittle. This came right out of the tube like that. Smashed. It just broke. Just broke. But it's his gun. It comes with a pistol. And he comes with a helmet. And it's a pretty decent looking helmet. Could use a visor in my opinion. Looks like it had the holes for it right there. But no visor. One of the other problems with these figures is this. The helmets do not fit. They're just sitting on his head. Okay, that is your figure A. Figure B's box. And figure B's insert. Okay, let's bring him over. And here's figure B stand and his tube. Here's figure B. Some close-up shots. Now this figure A has two short, this is figure A, short sleeves. This one has no sleeves on the one arm with two pads, and a bionic arm on the left side here. That's the face sculpt. It has the flags on the side, flags on that side. I kind of do like these pads, kind of like a turtle shell. Back of the figure. If you notice, the joints are actually painted camo for camouflage, which paint dries in those joints, and that's why you get where you get some of your breakage from. The feet kind of look funny to me also, sculpt wise. These thigh pads are kind of nice. Probably look better if they were silver. But the camo is cool. And this figure has the same problem. It's just held in. But it stays for some reason. He also has a helmet. And same result. Helmet does not fit. It's way too big. So one last shot of the figure B. This is his gun. Very hard plastic. With some extended play or rough play, I bet, in these handles and grip break off. Pistol. They basically just come with a helmet, a pistol, and it's a assault rifle. And it doesn't look like the pistols fit very well in their holsters either. Look at that. Broke right off. I wasn't even pushing on it yet. I was just trying to get it positioned. Very poor quality figures. Okay, box number. This is figure C. This is a little box that comes in. His insert. This figure is actually, this character has a head sculpt that has bald. Here he is. Same problem. It's the same body all three times. Not much difference in the figures. Well, these are just not very well done figures. Just take a look at the figure. Now this one has the reversed arms from this, from figure B. Binding arms on the other side, and his two pads on the alternate side. There's all three figures. So my final thoughts on these. They're $39.99. Not worth the money. They don't. The assembly's terrible. They look cool. They have an appeal to them for Russian soldiers. The head sculpts are plain. The body's construction's not good. There's too much wash on the figures, on the skins. The pistol holders don't fit the pistols. The weapons, the assault rifles are just too hard plastic. They're fragile. The helmets don't fit. They just fall off and flop around. Which is a shame, because I think these figures had potential. They cost, like I said, when it was released, $39.99. So now I see them on eBay for $50 up to $80, which is just stupid. So I'm making this video just to show you to beware of the earlier figures, and especially the Russians re-engineering team, like Boris, Peter, and I can't remember the third one. They have paint issues. Like Boris, his paint comes off his arms. The paint's just terrible quality paint. So anything above like the American Armed Forces sets, like the Marines and above, you can, they're pretty decent figures. They're well worth it. But like the six figures that have the cloth on them, the Asian, and I think there's two different Russian sets. The very first ones, and I think it's Peter, Vasily, Boris maybe. Those ones, and the 6 with the cloth on, they come with like the little pods. And then these ones are the earlier figures that the quality is not there for the price. Again, this is my opinion. This is just for information purposes only, to help you make your decisions. I like the figures when I see them online. That's why I purchase them. I got my figures a few days ago, and my gun was like this. And then as I started looking through the figures, found out those issues. I contacted the seller, which is a online retailer, and he has them in stock. I'll get this. I initially just wanted to exchange the gun. I said, "Can you send me another gun? I'll keep the set." I paid $40 for them, to have, for my collection. They look good as this, on your shelf. If you're not going to play with them, they look good. They're little statues. So I was just going to hang on to them, just so I have, this set in my Joytoy collection. But no, they refused to exchange them. They wanted me to send them back and give them the refund, and give me a refund, which is fine. But I had just asked for an exchange, and they refused to exchange it. I don't understand the business practices behind that, but that's what they said. So I was doing this review today, so I can ship them back tomorrow. And then, like I said, I just wanted, for information purposes only, for you guys. I'm not telling you not to buy these. I don't recommend these. It's your money. Spend it how you see fit. My sole goal with this video is just to show you the quality of what you're getting for your hard-earned money. I hope this helps you make your decision. And if you like these videos and my other videos, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching.